Hallo and herzlich willkommen to sZPeddy's Minecraft Seed Finder, where I search for a seed for your Minecraft world. Today I've got a quite awesome seed for you because this seed has all biomes within 1892 blocks, so actually quite close to spawn, in a radius of course around the spawn, and the spawn looks quite amazing as well if the chunks would load in as always. But yeah, here you can see we're in a forest, we've got a nice extreme hills there, and I'd say I show you the map and show you the route that I want to go with you to check out the seed. So here you can see the map of the seed, of course in AMIDST as always. And the first thing that we can see that the spawn is right here in the forest, and we are right next to the coast. Then our attention gets drawn to these ocean monuments, which are actually super close to each other with the stronghold next to it. And then we can divide the seed basically in 4 parts. In the south we've got the hot biomes with deserts, then down here's the Mesa, and then over here the cold biomes with ice spikes, quite huge. And then in the north we've got the mega taiga, and in the west we've got all the green biomes, swamp and so on. So to show you the seed, I thought we might just fly around in the very center of the seed, because there are already all the biomes there. So we'll start here at spawn, then go a bit south, follow the coastline just around here, and go over to the cold biomes, then go over to the ocean monuments, and then up to this roofed M forest biome, roofed forest M of course, and then to the mega taiga. And in the end I will quickly teleport over to down here, because here we've got a Savanna M biome with the Mesa. So let's go into the game again and check out what we've got here. So as I said already, we've got a quite nice area to spawn in, and then over here we've got the extreme hills, which has a nice flat area to build buildings and such at spawn. Then going over, this is the coast that I wanted to follow with you. We have got quite nice mountains actually here, and nice valleys in between, because yeah, these areas are quite flat. Then we've got a bit of roofed forest already, so you can get the other tree types, which is always important. And then we have a forest, and then next to the forest we'll get already to the jungle. So we had already all the tree types besides the Savannah trees, so the acacia trees, in this area. And then the jungle is of course a quite dense biome again, but it's not as huge as other jungles maybe are. And if you take a close look on the map, there's even a structure in this jungle. Then going over to the side a little bit more, we'll see that the jungle then transitions over to a desert. This is not carved out by me, it's naturally spawned like this. And then over here we've got a desert temple, which is quite nice. Then we've got a bit of Sunflowe Plains and normal plains with a bunch of animals inside. As you can see, a lot of sheep here and pigs and all animals that you really need. Then we've got a bit more of desert. And this might be the place where you want to farm your sand, because it's quite huge, it won't harm anybody. And then finally Savannah trees. So we've got all the biomes, or all the tree types now, super close to spawn. Remember, we were just coming from this direction, now across the ocean. Now it transitions over to the cold biomes. And then back here is the ice spikes biomes. I won't fly there, you saw it on the map how big it is. And maybe if you want to check it out, feel free to do that. And then we come to the cold taiga, and here I want to make the turn and go over to the ocean monuments, because they will be here any second. There's one, and then if I just go over here and let the chunks load in, you can see that there's already the other one, so couldn't be closer, I think. Oh, now I lost the orientation, that's where I'm coming from. So then also if we just fly into this mountain here, you can see that down here is the stronghold stuff. That's not the stronghold, that over here is the stronghold stuff. And now we just want to go a bit more north from here to check out the last 2 biomes up here that we wanted to check out. So let's do that real quick as the chunks will let us go. So over here we've got a bit of plains, and then a bit more to the right you can see that we've got the roofed forest M biome, which is basically just roofed forest with some hills, some floating trees. Usual business for a roofed forest, but I think that it looks quite nice. And then we can fly over to the west a little bit more to take a look at the mega taiga biome. and that will be here right after this plains. It's a shame that the chunks load so slowly again. Let me try to reload them. There we go. There we have the mega taiga biome. So this is quite epic, maybe nice to explore, a good place to get dogs. And now, last but not least, I promised you to go to the place over here, and what you can see here is that we've got floating islands in the Savanna M biome with water dropping down, and then next to this cool place with these high spikes is then the Mesa. So if you stand up here, you can see the Mesa is just over there. You can get the clay. So quite epic seed. I hope that you enjoyed it. If you did, then feel free to leave a like, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and share this video with your friends. And I hope then to see you in the next video. So until then, have a great day.